Hi, my name is Michael, and this is my report on energy. Can you please give us your name, sir?
My name is Jose Mendez. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Dominic Shariffa.
Where were you born?
I'm Michael's great-great-grandpa.
It's too many greats.
Just
Just one great.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of it. Yep, scratch that. I'm Michael's great-grandpa.
Where were you born?
No, I'm Michael's great-great-grandpa. Oh, yes, that's true. Well, I was born. I must have been born way sometimes late because I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I was born in a little town called Hughes, West Virginia. It's a little coal mining town. I grew up there until about 11, 12 years, 13 years old.
What year were you born?
I was born January 17th, 1923.
That gives an explanation why I chose you to report.
Actually, I'm a little older than probably what you're going to ask questions about, but we're going back a long way.
So, let's see, what were the main sources of energy when you were younger? What types of energy do you use now?
Well, where we lived in this little town, all we had was gas. We didn't have electricity to start with, and we had coal, mining coal. My father was a coal miner, and we heated the house. Oh, that's coming later, isn't it?
You can, that's okay.
We did everything basically with coal and natural gas. Like cooking, heating the house, etc. Whatever else you want to know.
An additional question, was coal important in that year?
Very important. We had that was our source of energy at that time. Heating the home, not cooking so much. We had the cooking with the gas, but the coal was our heating source.
Next question,
How has energy use changed over the past 85 years?
Well, since I'm only 88 years old, I may have a time to just changing this thing or explaining to you. Well, naturally over the years, we have our electricity, we still have our gas, we still have our coal. Not here so much, but it's cut down on the coal business in West Virginia. But that's where most of the coal is done, in the southern part of the United States, in the mid part of the United States. But they still use coal for certain resources. I don't know what they use it for now, except I know one thing: in West Virginia, they supply the energy through the coal, through the system, to New York City. I believe they still do, but I'm not positive on that. I haven't checked with them for a number of years. But they do supply the energy source to New York City with the coal.
How did you heat water for cooking or bathing? Where did you get electricity? How did you heat your home?
We heated with the coal burners. We had a big pot-belly stove right in the middle of the house. And when you stoked that up, it heated the house. And I mean, it heated the house. And if it didn't, we stood by the stove until we were warm. But it did take care of the heat. Our homes weren't that large. And we just kept filling the stove up with coal. When it burned out, we'd fill it up again. And believe me, it took care of the heat. We had plenty of heat.
So that kind of changed it. So that potbelly stove kind of evolved to the fireplace that we have now.
Correct. Or the gas heat that we have going through the system in the house, basically.
Alright. Let's see. Does your family or someone you know own a gasoline-powered vehicle? How much gas did it use?
Give me that again, please.
did your family or someone you know own a gasoline-powered vehicle, something like a car or a moped? How much gas did it use?
Well, we had, yeah, we later on my later years, not real late, but 6 or 7 years old, we bought a car, and it was run by gasoline, just like the ones today.
How much did gas cost?
Oh my gosh, if I remember, of course that's hard for me to remember, but I'm going to say roughly between 25 and 35 cents a gallon, maybe less than that at one time.
So so gas prices have extended higher.
Just a little bit, if you notice. just a little. Let's see. I passed a station today that said $3.49, and I also passed another station that said $3.26. So it varies today. But back then, when I was a kid, I think it cost maybe 30 cents, 25 cents, something like that a gallon.
Wow. What was it like growing up in a coal mining town?
Well, you were born there, you were raised there, and that's what you had. And to us, it was great. We were there playing games. We did this, we did our chores. But we enjoyed life then, just if not more then than we do now sometimes. It all depends. But we never had the problems that's going on today with the population. But we enjoyed everything we did. We played games just like you guys do. We made up our own games a lot of times. Shot marbles. I don't think you guys know what a marble is today. But we had lots of them back then, and we played games, and the boys did. We were just little kids like you guys. And we played baseball. We played football with a milk can. And so we didn't have a football, we couldn't afford it. But we played football with a cleaned up milk can as such. And it was a little carnation can. And we used to throw our spirals too, believe it or not.
Did you ever have to help mine for coal?
No, I wasn't old enough. My dad was. No, I never did.
Did your dad mine for coal regularly?
Every day. It's at least 6 days a week. So, yeah.
Were there restrictions on energy use? Like not having too many lights on at once or only heating one room at a time?
Well, we heated the whole house at the same time with that potbelly stove. But we never had any restrictions on energy because all we had actually was the gas and the coal. But we never had any restrictions that we knew of. They would give us the coal to use as much as we wanted to heat the house or whatever we had to do. Boil the water. We'd light the coal up, put the pan over the coals, and heat the water up that way. But we had no restrictions. We could use all we want. Yeah.
Overall, how has energy use changed from your generation to mine?
My gosh, if you don't know that, you'll never know it. But as you can see, it's changed quite a bit. You have your electricity, you have your gas, you have everything handy. You have people come in and do your cleaning in the house if you want them. But it's changed quite a bit. We didn't have all that back there. We did our own thing. But as far as the gas is concerned, you still have that like we did. But you have electricity, which we didn't have it at first.
All right. Thanks for talking to us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.